Okay, I've brought you along. I've brought you along kind of late. Okay, I am at 54 thousandths there. I want to back that off. A whole 100 thousandths. And reverse the tool. And I think I said it was 58. Okay. I'm at 54. Back the tool up. Reverse. We go back to 54. And just call this a spring pass. I'm at 60. Let's go back to 60. Okay. I think we have our threads. Let's get some contrast back here. Like I said, I brought you a little late to this game. Let's get rid of the indicator. Loosen this up a little bit. Okay, I'm not sure how good you're going to see that, but let's power it up. And just clean that up a little bit. Let me bring you. Okay, I'm gonna get a triangle file and just see if we can't just touch this up, just pretty it up a little bit. We'll get the thread wires out here shortly. The camera's in the way here. Well, that's all I'm going to get off of there that way. Let's see if we can clean the top off just a little bit. And just trying to get some of the torn stuff off of there. There, that's doing the job. Okay, let's see if we can get a decent shot of that. Let's see if this helps in the background. So actually I had to get up and take one of our dogs to the vet this morning. So of course I had to come out to the garage and get my cigarettes, and then I had to turn the lathe on. And I started cutting threads since I was already geared for it. And I made 3 or 4 passes under power. Boy, that feels good. I made 3 or 4 passes under power. And then it just got a little hanky. It was such a short thread. So I incorporated my, let's see if we can get a better picture of that. Incorporated my, my hand crank. This used to be a 2-pound dumbbell weight, I guess. DP, whatever that is, 2 pounds, 1 kilo. I cut out a protractor I printed out online and adhesive that to there. And I actually started putting, this has been on the shelf for a while, I actually started color coding different spots up here, different lines for different indexing, but it's definitely not a very precise indexer. It is a good crank. I made the expanding mandrel, which wasn't my greatest accomplishment, but it does work. Let's pull that thing out of here. Go the right direction. There we go. We'll give this about 1, 2, 3 good turns and a little knock, and it should come right out. Okay, let's give it a couple more turns and a little knock. Okay, so here is my expanding mandrel. I got a brass plug in there that is tapered, and then I kind of hacked up some lines in there. Not real proud of that. This one here looks good. If I could have done all 4 of them like this, you know, that would have been cool. But you can see inside there. And I made a bushing in here, and that actually is just pressed in there. And it does a good job. This is materials I got from a toolbox that I acquired. And adds a little style. So that's the hand crank. Okay, I have more, so stay with me. I'm going to bring my telephone over here and get it set up and go to pictures. Now you see a lot of pictures of me when this opens up. It's because I'm constantly doing voice, videos to my kids and my wife, and it always leaves a video of me. I should let me get a little better prepared and get some information to go along with these pictures. Okay, here's my new machine. the particulars on it: serial number, gear head number, motorized gear head number. If anybody can help me out with information. Oh, I see. I'm moving the picture off the screen. Tell me what I'm missing. It does have a coolant tank. It looks like it's down here on the floor on the left. I believe that's what that is. If you can confirm that, I'd appreciate it. And this is the information on it. So any help, tell me what I have, what I need. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Okay, I mentioned more threading, so just realized I could do it pretty easily here. Let's just get this thing lined up. So we're low here. Okay. There's a new low. I think I was better off before I took that last move. Okay, that's definitely low. I'm going to just try to tighten up the high and see how, yeah, that's going to do that. Okay, let's get this thing on 0. So that's low. So I'm going to tighten up the opposite side. Okay. There's my lowest point. I'm going to make that 0. So it makes this high. I'm going to give it a little tug. Looks like we're 1,000th high. Okay, that's low. That's good. And that's within 1,000th. Let's see if we can get a little better than that. Okay, that should be pretty much right on. Yeah, we're 3/4 of a thou. We'll be right with that. Okay, I'm going to need to cut a thread relief down here. Chamfer the start up here. Wow. I don't have any more travel, so I have to take this back. I normally wouldn't do this with the threading tool. And I'm not going to do it with the threading tool. I'm going to change that tip also. Let's find something I can cut a thread relief with here. Stuff usually isn't that loud. Let's try my new I don't have the reach for that right now. Let me find something that's, yeah, we might even thread with this one. Okay, there's my 0. Let me set up the indicator. Okay, that'll be good. Let's bring that up top. Okay, now I want to start this on any odd number. Okay, And my concentration going too many places at once. So we're just going to go with 3. And I'm at 0. I don't know if you guys can see all this. All the way to it. That's all you need. You don't need to see. So this should be, I'm going to just put in 3 thousandths. That'll be our scratch pass. We go in the right direction. Tool is tight. Not really square. Okay, so I ended up here at 7. So I'm going to pull the tool back. Reverse out. Back to 7. Forward. I'm at 12. So I'm going to back out. Reverse. Back to 12. That's actually 13. Okay, had to do a battery change there. I'm not sure where I'm at with the dial. I think I'm set for the next cut. So power on. I got oil on there. Okay, now I am at 18 thousandths. I'm going to back it off. Reverse. Back to 18. Forward. I'm at 22. Back it off. Back to 22. Forward. Now I am at 27. Back it off. Okay, I'm going to go back to 20 because these take lighter cuts for now on, or get the hand crank out. I'm going forward now. Okay, I'm at 24. Back out. We go to 22. There's 26 thousandths. I'm going to back it off. Reverse. And go back to 26. Get some oil on here. I'm tempted to put the crank handle back on. Let's see if I can. If I start stalling it out, we're going to put the crank on. Okay, that's 30. Starting to get a thread. Reverse, and we blew a fuse. So we are going to turn the power off, replace that fuse. I just happen to have a box of them out here. I'm not sure if we're seeing any of that. You can see all that. Okay. Let's go back a little higher and let's this takes a little prep. I need to get a little tension on it so it'll grab. Okay, get clearance there. Okay, wrench back up there, and I'm gonna power off. I'm gonna put that in forward, and that's off. I'm going to crank this up. I'm going to take this in. 110, so that's going to be a 5. So I'm going to take this up to 5. Okay, let me back that out of there. So that is our 0. So let's try 10 thousandths. That's not 10 thousandths. But we got a starting point. We are at 14. Back it away. Back to 14. And let's take it up to 20. And we are at 26. Back to 26. 30. Back to 30. Some oil. Go back to okay, I'm going to put 110 here and see where we're at. Okay, back it off, take it out, go to 20. There's a spring pass. I'm at 25. Go back to 25. We are getting there. We're at 30. Back to 32. Okay, we were at 35. I'm going to take it to 30, which should be a spring pass. We are at 34. I'm going to take it back to 30 again for another spring pass. And 34. Back to, let's try 35. Okay, I'm just going to do some spring passes and clean that, and that looks good. Let's take it to 30. To 32. Okay, got a nice sharp thread there. I'm not gonna release. Let's see where we're at here. I'm not going to release the half nut as of right now. Tell you what, let's cut a little bit more. Okay, we're going to call that 0. We're going to do this without the indicator now. Now we're going to bring the indicator in. What are we talking about? What kind of craziness is that? And just make that 0. And let's back this out a little bit. Get some oil on it.